I don't chase money. I'm chasing creation. Every day I write. I've written over 10,000 pages, and I'm still going. My mind doesn't stop. It's not a faucet I turn on. It's a river that never dries. I don't write because I want to be famous. I don't write because I want to be rich. I write because it's who I am. It's how I breathe. It's how I stay alive. But here's the challenge. I don't have the time anymore to spend hours and hours turning every story into a video. I used to do that. I'd write a story, then dive into the video creation process, scene by scene, frame by frame. It was exciting. It was immersive. But now I'm writing so much, so fast, with so much clarity and purpose, that I need a better way. I need a faster way. I need technology that can keep up with me. I'm not asking AI to write my stories. I don't want prompts to generate my narrative. I write my own stories. I know my characters. I know my worlds. I know what each scene should feel like. What I need is a program that can read my script and understand it visually. I want it to know what each scene should look like, without me having to spell it out in 100 prompts. That technology exists. I've seen glimpses of it, and I believe it's only going to get better. This is my mission, to find a tool that lets me create videos from my stories faster, without compromising my vision. That's the core. That's the focus. Everything else is a bonus. The money myth. Let me be clear. I'm not chasing money. If it comes, great. If it doesn't, I don't care. I've learned something most people never do. Money runs from those who chase it. The harder you chase it, the faster it runs. It's like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. I've lived this. When I was in landscaping, I made great money. Not because I was chasing it, but because I loved the work. I put passion into every job. I treated my clients like gold. I showed up with pride, and the money followed. When I was selling online, I was amazing at it. I had a book I believed in, and I pushed it with everything I had. I wasn't frustrated. I wasn't desperate. I was focused. And the money came. But the moment I started thinking about money, everything changed. The joy faded. The results slowed. It's like money can smell desperation. It runs faster when it does. So I stopped chasing. I started creating. And guess what? That's when money started showing up again. Not because I was asking for it, but because I was doing what I was great at. Your circle is your future. Here's another truth. Who you surround yourself with matters. If you hang around millionaires, you'll start thinking like one. If you hang around billionaires, you'll start seeing the world differently. But if you hang around people who aren't going anywhere, guess what? You're going nowhere too. Your environment shapes your outcome. Your circle defines your ceiling. I don't associate with people who drain me. I don't associate with people who want to stay stuck. I associate with people who challenge me, inspire me, and push me to grow. That's how you learn. That's how you evolve. That's how you succeed. Courses don't equal success. Let's talk about the industry for a second. Everyone's selling something. Courses, programs, promises. They say, buy this and you'll succeed. But most of it is noise. Most of it won't help you. Not because the content is bad, but because the intent is wrong. They're not trying to help you. They're trying to make money off you. Real growth doesn't come from buying a course. It comes from doing the work, from learning through experience. From surrounding yourself with people who actually know how to succeed and who are willing to share that knowledge without strings attached. I've proven this theory. I had two friends who opened comic book stores. One succeeded, one didn't. They were selling the same products. They had similar setups. But one was focused, strategic, and chose a location with high traffic, even though the rent was higher. The other was casual, unfocused, and picked a cheaper spot with less visibility. Guess who made it? It wasn't luck. It was mindset. It was decision-making. It was commitment. I don't believe in luck. I believe in power. Luck is a myth. It's a story we tell ourselves when we don't want to take responsibility. Oh, they got lucky. No, they made choices. They took risks. They showed up. They stayed consistent. Believing in luck is giving away your power. I don't do that. I believe in ownership. I believe in clarity. I believe in action. Life doesn't reward wishful thinking. It rewards movement. It rewards intention. It rewards those who know what they want and go after it without apology. So what am I doing now? I'm writing every day. I'm creating stories that matter, stories that move people, stories that reflect the world through my lens. And I'm looking for a way to bring those stories to life faster through video. I don't want to spend hours on each scene. I want a tool that reads my script and understands it, that builds the visuals around my words, that respects my voice and enhances it. I'm not asking for shortcuts. I'm asking for efficiency. I'm asking for innovation. I am asking for a way to match the speed of my mind with the speed of creation. Because I'm not stopping. I'm not slowing down. I'm not waiting for permission. I'm creating, and I'm going to keep creating, whether the money comes or not, whether the world pays attention or not, because this is who I am.